Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel, It's Eclectic Goddess. My voice is a little bit hoarse because I've just woken up not so long ago. But how ironic, I've just had this thought, right? This thought is or was about the fact that thoughts are so powerful. Thoughts are very powerful. As I sit here and I'm drinking my nettle tea this morning, it's occurred to me how much your thoughts can create your reality in an instant, right? It can create your reality in an instant in regards to your feelings, what you plan to do, how you start and navigate your day, stuff like that, right? So I was sat here, I was just relaxing, I was looking out the window, I got pulled into a thought. And this thought was guiding me down a path where I was now starting an argument in my mind. Completely unnecessary. Nothing's happened this morning. All I've done was woke up and I've made myself a cup of tea, had a crumpet, a banana, and then I just had this sudden thought, and then next thing you know, I'm going down this path of just feeling very anxious, very angry, very stressed. And I thought, wow, how ironic. I'm here thinking about a thought that's just popped up out of nowhere that is now trying to ruin my morning, which, started off very beautiful, very calm, very just settled. Thoughts are very important. Thoughts are very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. And so I invite you to try this exercise when you have a thought that is pulling you in one direction, which they do. They try and pull you into that force field, that direction, in a direction that's not for your highest good. Not all of them, but a lot of thoughts are like that. And a lot of people are stuck in their minds. So I implore you to try this exercise that I do. And it goes like this. When you have a thought and you catch yourself in the moment feeling some sort of way about that thought, just sit back and pull yourself out of that force field, okay? It's a lot harder than it sounds. You have to catch yourself in the moment. You have to be very consciously aware that you're having that experience in that moment, right? You're having that thought in that moment that's creating an experience for you that you're not really wanting to engage with. It's not very pleasant. So pull yourself out of that thought and sit back and observe the thought. Observe the thought as if you are just watching it from a distance. You're watching it as if you were people watching. This thought, you can think about it as a cloud that's passing by. You can think about it as a stranger that's passing by. You can think about it as a car that's passing by. Anything, something that is passing by. And you as the observer get the opportunity to decide whether or not you engage in that thought. Because thoughts have their own frequencies, they have their own vibrations, they have their own energies. If it's a positive thought and you want to engage in it, that's great. Go ahead and feel the wonderful energies that come with that thought. Just like you would with if you're engaging with other people. Like for me, if I see somebody and I feel that the energy is really off, I'm not going to be engaging with that person. I won't be spending time with that person. I won't be approaching that person. So think of your thought like that. Think about them like that. Something that is passing by, and you get to choose in the moment whether or not you engage in that thought. Try the exercise and it will blow your mind. I have been doing that now for the past couple of weeks, just kind of practicing it. So I do a lot of reflections and stuff like that. And now I'm working on the action plans. Now I am trying to implement and carry out the lessons, right? I'm trying to implement and not the lessons. I'm trying to work on action plans to deal with the lessons that have occurred within my life, right? A lot of us, we learn the lessons or we are taught a lesson, but we don't really sit down and reflect and make action plans on how we're going to move on from that, so we're not repeating that lesson, we're not repeating that cycle, right? It's important that you make action plans and you work on elevating, you work on building yourself up to be the better version of yourself. You need to do that. Like I say, a lot of us is within our heads and we don't really put action into some of the things that Spirit is trying to tell us that we need to be doing, or putting action into the things that we know is right for us, what is going to elevate us, what's going to raise our consciousness, what's going to raise our frequency and our energies, what's going to help us ascend, all that stuff, right? So try the exercise. I am sure it will help you. It's helped me so much. And it's put me in that space where I keep my peace of mind and I stay grounded and I stay aware, right? Because as soon as you get dragged into that thought, just like as if someone's trying to pull you into their bullshit, you are going to feel some way, you're going to waste your energy. Your energy is going to flow in that direction, and then it's going to take you down a path where you don't need to be going. Okay, so try it, let me know how it goes, and have a wonderful morning, okay? So I'm signing out, Eclectic Goddess.